Hey there, gang. How you doing? It's a beautiful fall here in the Northeast, and I just thought I'd make a little video about a new piece of camping gear that I just acquired. I've been traveling across the country at various campsites and national parks, and you may know from other videos that I'm a big fan of the Draumr transverse hammock from Hammock Equipment, where you lay flat perpendicular to the ridgeline of the hammock, and it's very comfortable, but it depends on having two trees. And in a number of the parks that I went to with my daughter this past year, there were not suitable places to hang the hammock. So I was looking for a solution that would allow me to hang the hammock even without trees, and I think I finally found it. It's called the Tensa 4. It's by Tensa Outdoor, and it will set up. It's fairly lightweight and compact. It's more suitable for car camping than for backpack camping. This is a little heavy, but it does pack down pretty small. And essentially it's a tensahedron stand that you can put on the ground and hang your hammock from without trees, either with one or two anchor points. So I'm going to take a look at how that works. And the kit comes with a number of connectors and am steel lines. Am steel is super tough and very light, very thin. You can also get webbing connectors if you prefer. These are connection devices for the legs of the hammock. These are orange anchors for the guy lines at the end of the hammock. But since I had the experience of camping in some places where we were trying to, use a camping pad in a national park, and those tend to be really packed down or sometimes even crushed stone, I also got a set of boom stakes, which are better for really hard ground where it's difficult to put a screw like this. The screw anchors are better for soft to medium ground, but boom stakes have a long stake that you pound into the ground, and you do that in kind of a figure 7 like this, so that this boom is parallel to the surface of the earth, and then you put the guy line wrapped into the stake but twisted around the boom, and that has the effect of transferring the vector of force, so that when the guy line pulls on this boom, it would have to tug the entire stake all the way through the earth. It's much more stable, much more likely to stay put. So we'll try some boom stakes here. This is an extension so that you can put the tarp on top of the hammock when you're using the stand. And then the main event, of course, are these aluminum tubes. There are four section tubes and 4 3-section tubes. You extend them and you connect them together to make 4 7-section tubes, and then you arrange them, connect them and arrange them in a tensahedron configuration, which you'll see in a moment. So I'm gonna try putting it together and we'll see how it works, and we'll hang the Draumr. So this is what the Tensa 4 looks like when it's set up. It's a tensahedron. There's a cable between the 2 feet to keep it from spreading apart, and there's a guy line from each apex down to whatever your favorite anchor point is. In this case it's an orange screw, guy line goes up here. It's got a constrictor rope so that you can shorten and lengthen the guy line. Then it connects up here to the apex of the poles around the connector, and the poles form a V in the ground, and then up to these poles, apex, and again down to the ground to another anchor point. This is what the Draumr hammock looks like when it's hung on the Tensa 4 stand. You can see that the hammock actually has its own ridgeline, so you wouldn't even really need the ridgeline that came with the stand. If you connected the hammock to the stand before erecting it, the hammock's own ridgeline would serve the purpose. So let's give it a try. So that works pretty good. Now, one of the fun things about the Draumr is you can turn it into a chair. And just enjoy the scenery. So, all worked out pretty well. I'm looking forward to using this where I can't find trees to hang from. So, this is what the Draumr looks like, fully rigged with its rain fly in the Tensa 4 hammock stand. You can see when you get in it, it balances out for a very flat lay. You can see that the tarp is suspended well above the hammock, so you can sleep comfortably. I'll stow up all those loose lines, and this is what it will look like from inside. And as always, stay hungry, stay foolish, stay wild.